Friends, how are you all today? I hope you all are fine. Students, today I prepared to teach you grammar part, nouns or naming words and models from your textbook. So, all of you open your textbook, page number 51. Okay, so in this class, you will learn what is noun and what is models. Okay, what are models? Okay, firstly, let us see what is a noun. Do you know what is a noun? So, a noun is a word that names of a person, or names of place, names of things, or names of ideas. For example, Ravi, Rohini, Vishwa, Sarthak, Vinay, Malama, Ungun, car, table, key, book, bus stand, Bagalkot, Karnataka, ball, chair, TV. So these are the nouns. Okay, these nouns names a person, name of a person, name of a place, name of a thing or ideas. Okay, so students, here the nouns in these sentences have got mixed up. Change the nouns to make correct sentences. Okay, one has been done for you. Okay, so student, the nouns in these sentences have got mixed up. So you have to change the nouns to make correct sentences. So for example here, a monkey brays loudly. A monkey brays loudly. Do you know? Can monkey brace? Can monkey brace? No. Monkey cannot brace. Okay. So who can brace? What can brace? The answer, a donkey can brace. So, a donkey brays loudly. Okay. So, in the place of the monkey, we replaced the noun donkey. So, we can say a donkey brays loudly. Okay. We cannot say a monkey brays loudly. We can say a monkey chatters. Okay. First one, fish swim in the sky. Do you know? Can fish swim in the sky? No. So, where do fish swim in? So, fish swim in the water. So, sky is there, you can replace the word noun water. Okay, you can write here, fish swim in the water. Okay, fish cannot swim in the sky. Next one, the tiger cub. Tiger cub means baby tiger. The tiger cub grew up to be a full grown elephant. Is it possible a tiger cub grew up to be a full grown elephant? No. What can be a full ground of the tiger cub? The tiger cub grew up to be a full grown tiger itself. Okay, not elephant. Okay, so the tiger cub grew up to be a full grown tiger. Okay, so we replace the noun tiger in the place of elephant. Third one, we rode the balloon across the river. Can we? Is it? We rode the balloon across the river. So can you guess the noun? What can we replace here? Yes, we rode the boat. Okay, across the rivers. So the noun is boat. Okay, so we replace the boat in the place of balloon. Okay, the fourth one, take out your book and write with it. Does it give proper meaning? Take out your book and write with it. Can you guess? Is it notebook or textbook? We cannot guess it properly. So we can write, take out your notebook and write with it. Then we can guess 100%. Correct now? So take out your book and write with it. So we replace the noun notebook in the place of book. So take out your notebook and write with it. Have you understood, my dear children? Okay. Now let us learn what are modals. So do you know modals? Do you know what are modals? So modals are auxiliary verbs used to form the tenses or moods, voices, etc. So of other verbs, they are helping verbs that cannot be used on their own, but to be used along with other main verbs, mainly to express attitudes. Have you understood, my dear children? Those are may not, must not, can, might, ought. So these are called auxiliary modals or modal verbs. Okay. Let us see the must. So must, we use must for things we need to do. So when do we use the modal must? When we need something, when we need to do something, we use the modal must, or it is used to express or obligation or give orders and give advice. So it can only be used for present and future references. Okay, example. For example, you must eat a balanced diet. You must eat a balanced diet. Or there must be some mistake. There must be some mistakes. Next, my bicycle has disappeared. Someone must have stolen it. See, dear students, my bicycle has disappeared. Someone has or someone must have stolen it. And we must go and see that film. We must go and see that film. I have heard it is excellent. So when we need to do the something, or when we need to do the things, we use the word must. Okay. Next, the usage of must not or mustn't. We use must not for things we are not allowed to do. Okay, we are not allowed to do, the opposite of must. Okay, so here we can use must to talk about rules for the negative. So we can say must not or mustn't. For example, you must not eat junk food. See, you must not eat junk food. So by eating the junk food, it is not good for our health. Correct? No. So we must not eat junk food. So we use the word must not. Okay. Next, we must not exaggerate the result. We must not exaggerate the result. Next, I must not waste any more time. See, I must not waste any more time. Then Prithvi must not go into the deep as she does not know how to swim, or as he does not know how to swim. And the last one, you must not make any noise. See, you must not make any noise. You are ordering him or her. You must not make any noise. Why? Because the baby is sleeping. Have you understood, my dear children? Okay. Now, let us turn the page. Page number 52. Okay. So, in the Amen, let us complete the given activities. So, from your textbook. So, the main Amen, match and make correct sentences by using the must and must not. You must help the old man cross the road. See, you must help the old man cross the road. See, we match to must, and must help the old man cross the road. Okay, let me make it thick now, so little bit. Okay, once again, you must help the old man cross the road. Okay, the first one. The second one, Sheila. Let me switch, select another color. Okay, Sheila must not go into the deep as she does not know how to swim. See, we use here must not. Sheila does not go into the deep as she does not know how to swim. Students, you also match along with me. Okay, the next one. Let me select another color. Okay, I must tell the truth and not hide anything. See, I must tell the truth and not hide anything. Okay. So, have you completed? Let us go to the next main. B1. See here. Write down 4 rules you should follow in your school using the must or must not. Okay. So, students, right here there is a space. So, in this space, you can write down 4 rules you should follow in your school. So, what are the rules? What are those rules? Can you guess it? The first one, we must reach the school few minutes before the time. See, we must reach the school few minutes before time. Second one, we must respect our teachers. We must respect our teachers. Okay. Third one, we must not make noise in the teacher's absence. See, we must not make any noise in the absence of teachers. Correct? No? Yes. The third one, we must not, the fourth one, we must not waste time talking. See, we must not waste time talking. Understood, my dear children? Have you understood? Have you completed these 2 activities? Let us go to the next main. Next one. Let us discuss one more model, may and may not. Okay. So, may. We use may for things that can happen. So, we use may for things that can happen, or it is a modal verb. May also modal verb most commonly used to express possibility or it can also be used to give or request permission, although this usage is becoming less common. For example, you may be hungry. You may be hungry. So it is possibility. Okay, guessing. Next, he said, I may stand for election. It is also possibility. He said, I may stand for election. Then, may I sit with you? Say permission. He is asking a permission. May I sit with you? Okay. Next, may I come in? Say, may I come in? May God bless you. Then, they may be too busy running. They may be too busy running. And the sixth one and last one, you may follow me. You may follow me. Okay. Now, the usage of may not. When do we use the word may not? We use may not for things that cannot happen or are not likely to happen. Okay. Or we can use may not to refuse permission or to say that someone does not have permission. For example, the school bus may not come today. See, the school bus may not come today. Or he may not be ready quite yet. He may not be ready quite yet. Or we can say they may not be illegal. We can say they may not be illegal. Or Ravi is tired. Ravi is tired. He may not go out to play. Have you understood, my dear children? Ravi is tired. He may not go out to play. So it's not giving the permission to him. Okay. Okay, students. Now let us complete the activity given in your textbook. So fill in the blanks with may or may not. So there are 4 fill in the blanks. Choose the correct modal verb and fill in the blanks. First one, don't play in the rain. Don't play in the rain. You dash catch a cold. See, if he or she play in the rain, what will happen? He or she may catch a cold. So we say, you may catch a cold, not may not. You may catch a cold. So it is a possibility. It shows the possibility. Okay. So we say, you may. So we can fill the word may. You may catch a cold. So students, you can fill here may. You may catch a cold. Second one, I don't know how to do this sum. I don't know how to do this sum. The answer dash be wrong. The answer dash be wrong. So he doesn't know how to solve this sum. So if you solve this this sum, the answer may be wrong. May be wrong. So we write here may be wrong. The answer may be wrong. And third one, I am tired. I dash go out to play. I am tired. I dash go out to play. So what can we fill here? May or may not? So we can fill here may not. I am tired. I may not go out to play. So for example, you also, if you tired, do you go to play out? Do you go to out to play? No, you do not go to out to. You do not go to out to play. Correct? No. So here I am tired. I may not go out to play. So we can fill here may not. Next, fourth one. It is very warm today. It is very warm today. We are getting very sultry. So I dash want this blanket. Do you want the blanket when the weather is so warm? No, we do not want blanket when the weather is hot. Correct? No? So it is very warm today. I may not want this blanket. So we can fill here may not. So it is very warm today. I may not want this blanket. Have you understood, my dear children? Okay. I hope you all have understood the grammar, noun and modals. Okay. Let us see in the next class. Thank you.